Okay, friends, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. In this video or next couple of videos, we shall be reviewing the organizational risk analysis from the perspective of network sciences. So the idea is that an organization is actually a collection of networks. So there is an agent-to-agent network, not one, but maybe many networks among the people of the organization, among the staff, employees of an organization. They communicate, they trust each other, they seek advice from one another, and there is a formal organogram. There is a reporting. There are reporting lines. So many network among agent cross agent. Then there are um, job specifications and job descriptions, which means that the tasks as a nodes are actually related to employees. So this is the uh, agent cross task network. Then there can be agent cross knowledge network. There can be agent cross resource network. So plenty of node types, node classes can be there in an organization, and an organization can be viewed as a collection of different networks. So then when we analyze those organizations as a collection of networks, which means as a meta network, then we come up with certain vulnerabilities or certain matrices, certain measures, certain indicators that are signs of weakness for that particular organization. And there are certain matrices, certain measures, or certain indicators that are sign of a strength of that organization. So that's the type of thing that we are going to analyze in this particular section of the course. And of course, we have first we shall discuss the conceptual landscape, and then we shall move on to the uh, lab or the analysis part. So the idea is that an organization is a meta network which consists of a network of agents, network of tasks. So a task can be linked to a task in a network. So which task is dependent on which other task. So for example, the lab can always follow the concept delivery. It cannot precede the concept delivery, for example. And the assessment is after the lab. It cannot precede the lab, for example. So there is a task dependency as well, which can be a task cross task network. So at minimum, we shall see that we shall have the agents, tasks, knowledge, and resources, although we can have more node classes, but these are the four classes which are usually there in an organization network to assess, to comprehensively analyze the organization risk. So broadly, we can divide the risk that we are going to analyze from the perspective of organizations and meta network into either a node level or link level risk. Some nodes are dominating, or some nodes are disconnecting, some nodes are improperly placed, some links are desirable, some links are undesirable, for example. Or we can have a subgroup analysis. Uh, some subgroups are desirable, some communities are desirable, but they are weak, so they need to be strong. Some communities are undesirable, so they should be broken, for example. And there can be network level risk, structure level risk, that the density of the overall network, for example, is less than what is desired, or what should be the optimum, or the centralization, or many other metrics related to the structure. So these are the same three levels that we discussed while analyzing the networks in general. So some of the risks, although not these, there's not a comprehensive list, but some of the risks related to the uh, organization, some of the organizational risks when we view the organization as a meta network, as a set of relationships. So structural vulnerabilities. So whether the overall structure of the organization is sustainable, is desirable, is optimum or not. Informal leadership roles, they can be on the plus side, and they can be on the minus side as well, right? So there are formal leadership which are always known. We know from the organogram that who is the formal leader, but the informal leadership roles are actually an outcome of the informal interactions among the agents. These can only be viewed once we have the complete interaction pattern and the complete network diagrams, network relationship patterns. So these can be strengths in the sense that they provide us with the identification of some of the resources or agents who are capable of leading the organization. They can be placed on more formal roles, right? And on the other hand, this can be undesirable as well, because there can be some people who are assuming a leadership role informally and who can exploit this role towards their own personal benefit or something which is counterproductive to the organization. So power and influence dynamics can only be discovered, can only be comprehensively understood once you have a complete pattern of the relationships among the various agents of an organization, and the agents and resources and the agents and tasks. And of course, this can be a measure of risk, because once you are aware with who is more powerful, who's more influential, then that individual becomes at the liberty of either using this power or relationship in something which is beneficial to the organization or something which can exploit. So communication risks, whether there are communication bottlenecks or not, task dependencies on resources or task dependencies on agents, knowledge gaps if there are any, because we are also mapping the knowledge areas versus agents, right? So maybe some knowledge areas there is only one expert in the entire organization, so that's the risk, for example. Coordination bottlenecks, key person dependencies, if some individual is taking care of too many things or connecting too many groups, and group fragmentation or collisions towards something which is more unproductive to organization. So these are some of the risks which can be identified from the network lens. Now, one very important thing to note is that organization risk analysis, ORA, has to do specific something very special with the ORA Lite tool which we are using, because the network analysis tools are many. The Python libraries are there. We have Gephi. We have many other tools. Even we have a comprehensive add-on in Excel which can help us analyze social patterns and networks more formally. But ORA Lite is actually developed specifically in the context of organization risk analysis. The very title, ORA, Organization Risk Analyzer. So we shall see that there are special matrices and measures which are comprehensively built in to the ORA Lite or ORA software, which are very much relevant for organization risk analysis. So although ORA is used and can be used for inter-organization analysis, right? But uh, it's more relevant for intra-organization analysis, right? It means which is within an organization. So we have agents, we have resources, we have tasks, we have knowledge, we have beliefs, we have so many other things. We have roles, so many other things, right? So we shall see that what's the rich amount of information ORA Lite provides in respect of organization risk analysis, and for some of them we shall try to comprehend them. So this is the first video. In the next video we shall move forward with how do we do the ORA, organization risk analysis. Thank